Are you ready to fire up your glutes and hips with this Advanced Reformer Workout? Hi everyone, it's me Reed and welcome back to Atlantis Fitness and Pilates. As always, timestamps will be in the description below, and if you enjoy the free workouts, be sure to like and subscribe for more. Now, let's get started. For our workout today, we're gonna start down on our backs on the reformer. Let's first put enough spring on to secure the carriage. So we're gonna go to 3 red springs. In this first circuit, we're gonna be doing bridging and a sideline glute press. So we can leave it on those 3 reds for both exercises. If you do need to go down for the glute press, I'd recommend going down to 2 reds and a blue. But we're gonna start with our warm up of our bridging. So arms are either down by your side or you can bend your elbows here. Heels are gonna rest on top of that foot bar. Deep breath in. On the exhale, big lift up, squeezing into those glutes. And then inhale as you lower back down. Big exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. We'll go for 5. Last 2. And 1. Excellent. All the way down. From here, we're gonna roll onto our side. I'm coming onto my right side first. You could have your arm propped underneath your head nice and long, or you could rest your head in your hand. I want to bring that top heel onto the foot bar with your toe and knee turned out into a big external rotation here. Big exhale as we press out and lower down. One more. And all the way down. Good. Let's switch sides. And again, you could have your head resting all the way down, or you could prop your head in your hand. That top heel is on the foot bar with the toe and knee turned out towards the ceiling. Big press all the way out, squeezing into that glute. One more. And all the way down. All right, so we're gonna make our way back onto our backs, coming back into the bridge. So again, arms can be long or elbows are bent by your side. Heels on top of that foot bar, about hip width distance when you're ready. Big lift all the way up. Inhale as we lower down. Last one. And lower down. All right. Again, we're gonna make our way onto our side, coming into that sideline glute press. When you're ready, again, heel is on the foot bar, toe and knee are turned up to the ceiling, and big press all the way out here. Good, 3 more. Last one, and all the way down. And we're gonna switch sides again. And again, elbow could be bent, propping your head in your hand, or head all the way down, whichever you like. When you're ready, big press all the way out. Last one here. And all the way down. All right, so from here, we're gonna make our way up and off to the side of our reformer. Let's go down now to probably 2 reds should be enough. And we're gonna lift our foot bar so it's all the way up to vertical. Now, I want you to stand back with your standing leg right in line with the shoulder blocks. We're gonna lean forward and grab onto our foot bar again, facing it. And then our inside foot is gonna be on the shoulder block. From here, we're coming into a standing glute press. Big exhale, tighten those abs as we press back. And then slowly bring that knee back in. Now again, if 2 reds is too heavy, you could go down to red and blue or 1 red. One more here. And all the way in. I want you to stay right where we're at. We're gonna take that inside foot off of the shoulder block, and I want you to extend it all the way back, going nice and long. Hinge from the hips a little bit, trying to make a nice long leg, or excuse me, a long line from the top of your head down through the bottom of your heel. And we're gonna go into a little hip airplane, so you can use the foot bar for support. We're gonna lift that top hip all the way up so it comes perpendicular to the floor, and slowly lower back down to parallel. Again, big lift and lower. Try not to use the foot bar for anything other than balance support here. So we're using that glute to open and close the hip. One more. And close the hip before coming all the way up. And either step around or step over. We're gonna do the same thing. So this time, my right foot is on the floor in line with the shoulder blocks. I'm gonna brace myself on my foot bar, left foot back onto the shoulder block, and coming back into that glute press. Last one, and all the way back in. All right, so again, we're gonna extend that left foot all the way back, hinge forward from the hips a little bit, bringing your body parallel to the floor. And when we're ready, we're coming into that little hip airplane, opening our hip towards the ceiling, and then closing it back towards the floor. One more here. Open all the way up and then close all the way before coming back up. All right, so again, we're going through both of those exercises on each side. Left foot on the floor this time, back in line with your shoulder block. Right foot back onto the shoulder block. Brace yourself and then big press back. One more. And all the way in. All right. So again, extend that right leg back. Lean forward so we've got our body parallel to the floor. When you're ready, last this hip airplane on this left hip. One more. And all the way up. All right, so let's step over or walk around. Last side here, right foot is on the floor in line with your shoulder block. Left foot back onto the shoulder block, coming into our standing glute press. Brace your abdominals as you press back. One more. And all the way in. All right, extend that left leg back, coming into our last airplane here. Lean forward so your body is parallel to the floor. Keep that back leg lifted as we lift that left hip to the ceiling. And slowly close it to the floor. One more. And all the way up. All right, so from here, we're gonna set our foot bar back to its normal position. Let's go down now to about one red or maybe even one blue. We're gonna come to standing all the way up onto the deck. I want your right foot on the deck. Your left foot is gonna come back onto the carriage. We're gonna carefully stand all the way up. From here, we're gonna come into a nice reverse lunge, but I want us to hinge our hips back first, then bend that front knee to lunge back nice and low before coming all the way back up. So remember, always press the hips back a little bit first, hinging our chest forward. That's gonna put more emphasis on the glute and take it out of our quad as much. Last one. And all the way up. Good. Carefully, we'll switch sides. So that left foot is going to come forward, right foot is going to come back this time. And again, we'll start standing all the way up. Find your balance here first. And remember, we're hinging those hips back before we start to lower down by bending our knee. It's a little break in the hips, then bend the knee. One more. And all the way up. All right, from here, we're gonna turn to the side. So I'm gonna keep my left foot on the deck. Right foot's gonna stay on the carriage, and we're up to one red and one blue spring here. I want you to brace yourself against your foot bar with your shin. Squat those hips nice and low. We're coming into skaters. Big exhale as we press out with that right leg, and slow resist the spring as you come in. One more. And all the way back up. All right. So again, same thing. We're going to turn around carefully. And this time our right shin is braced against that foot bar. Left foot is on the carriage. Squat those hips nice and low. And when we're ready, big press out and then back in. Last two. And one. Good. All the way up. All right, so we're gonna go back into that reverse lunge. So again, either down to one red or one blue. I'm gonna start with my right foot forward on the deck. Left foot is gonna come back onto the carriage. Again, start standing all the way up. And remember, we're breaking our hips first before we start to bend our knee. So when you're ready, hinge those hips back a little bit, then bend that front knee nice and deep before standing up. One more. And all the way up. Carefully, we're gonna switch sides. So left foot's coming forward, right foot back. Last of our reverse lunges here. Again, find your balance first, and then when we're ready, we're gonna hinge those hips back a little bit before bending that front knee. Nice and deep, and then all the way up. One more. And all the way up. All right. So again, let's turn to the side. Left foot on the deck, right foot onto the carriage, back up to that red and blue, or down to just one red, whatever works for you. Squat the hips nice and low. Last of our skaters. Big exhale as we press that carriage out.
Baby, I'm a true believer, and I wanna stay true to my feelings. I'm tired of feeling blue when I lose myself to love. Yeah, I just wanna lose my breath.
And all the way up. All right, let's turn around. Last side here. So again, right shin is against that foot bar. Left foot is at the bottom edge of the carriage. Squat nice and low, and big exhale as we press out.
I just wanna lose my breath. Yeah, I just wanna lose my.
One more. And all the way in. Carefully step off of the reformer, and that is it for your glute class today. Now, we worked our glutes both through hip hinging and through abduction here, hitting them in every way that we could. I hope you did enjoy this workout. Be sure to like and subscribe again if you do enjoy the free content. And as always, remember, every workout is a step towards your goals. So stay motivated, keep pushing, and train like a legend. Bye for now.